MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Hal Morris. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hal Morris.
In the air out to straightaway left. Birch giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Davis Birch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Davis Birch.
First pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Birch leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Inside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rob Deal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To 2-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Davis Birch comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another chance. Number 17. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 17.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Birch ranging back, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now batting, Reggie Sanders.
The right fielder, number 16, Reggie Sanders.
Hit in the air out toward left. Birch has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding in, Davis Birch. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and 1. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hal Morris. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got it.
Under it, Birch. He makes the catch here. Long throw to the plate. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes that.
Standing in, Davis Birch. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Ruffin, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, B-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
So digging in now, Mickey Middleton. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Birch leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a neck-high fastball that time. will step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the. A fitting shot there for the motor. Digging in and looking for more. Roberts. He singled his last time up. That's lifted way out to left. Birch is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Cincinnati Reds trail 2-1 in this World Series. Mel Clark takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.